Just a quick note before this free video. If you click like and subscribe, I'd be very thankful. So tonight is Dynamite, and then they're immediately going to tape Collision. And all we know about Collision thus far is it's Paragon versus Grizzled Young Vets. So that Collision is going to air Thursday. So my plan to watch TNA on Thursday, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. But we got Collision on Thursday, and then also Impact on Thursday with Joe Hendry and Elijah versus Moose and Brian Myers. AJ Francis and Casey Navarro versus Santana and Sami Callihan. Mr. Stone and Santino have an in-ring debate.
Hopefully it'll be as good as Billy Madison's debate.
And Mustafa Ali faces Ace Austin, who is great, by the way. That Ace Austin, I mean, they're both great. But then we got Collision and Impact Thursday.
Well, Bryan, also Thursday, UFC, Road to UFC Shanghai, episode 1 and 2. You can wake up at 4 a.m. Pacific and start watching it.
Not happening is that.
Oh.
Friday, we got Under Siege for TNA. Joe Hendry and Elijah versus Trick and Frankie Kazarian. Masha Slamovich against Victoria Crawford, the former Alicia Fox. Nick Nemeth and Ryan Nemeth against Matt Hardy and Leon Slater because Jeff can't get over the border. Eddie Edwards and Cody Deaner with a contract for Cody Deaner on the line. Steve Macklin versus Matt Cardone International title. Ash and Heather by Elegance versus Jody Threat and Danny Luna for the Knockouts title. Mike Santana, AJ Francis, and Tessa and Ariana Grace. Tessa will have Mr. Stone in her corner. Ariana will have her father, Santino, in her corner. Friday is SmackDown. Street Profits versus Fraxium for the tag titles. Charlotte, Julia, and Zelina in a Money in the Bank qualifier. And LA Knight, Aleister Black, and Shinsuke Nakamura in a qualifier.
Okay. I could see Nakamura losing. All right, he's taking the pinfall on that one. Who's losing in that women's match?
Zelina.
She's a champion.
Doesn't matter.
Of some sort.
We'll set something up out of it or something. Or maybe not. I don't know. Maybe they'll do a DQ. They can do a screw job.
They can't. It's a three-way.
Maybe they'll do a...
They've had
Who knows,
run-ins.
dude?
Didn't Lyra Valkyria just interfere repeatedly in that three-way match?
Well, yeah, she did. Saturday night's main event is Saturday night. The main event, Jey Uso, Logan Paul. We got John Cena Truth non-title. We got Drew and Damian in a cage. And we got Punk and Sammy versus Seth and Braun Breaker. What?
It's just more stuff on top of more stuff.
Yeah.
Head to head.
Brother.
With live on the ROH YouTube, Action Dean.
Brother.
2.
Sunday, NXT Battleground. And Double or Nothing. Which actually, I think they're airing head-to-head. Right? Or when is Double or Nothing earlier that day? What are they doing? I got to figure this out during the break.
Face-to-face.
I'm so lost. Back in a moment, Observer Live. A couple of notes before we get to NXT. First off, make sure you check out Filthy and I. We interviewed Kurt Angle. It is up for subscribers at WrestlingObserver.com. It's in the Figure 4 Daily RSS feed or off the front page of WrestlingObserver.com or the archive. And if you're a subscriber, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or YouTube, it's up there as well. And, man, that guy was great. Excellent interview. Great questions from the fans in attendance as well. It's a very, very good 90 minutes. So head up there and check that out. And, hey, if you've got a show and you've got a guest and you want Tom and I to do a podcast, get a hold of me because we had the time of our lives. Did we not, Tom?
Yeah, I had a great time. Bryan, if I could put you over as well, I thought you did a fantastic job during the interview. Just started right off. Hey, Kurt, just start off with the obvious question. How are you feeling?
Well, it's an important question.
And it just went right from there. I wish we had more time with Kurt. I wish we had more time with other guests. There's so many people that I could think of that I want to interview now. So hopefully we get to do it again.
Yes, and excellent amateur wrestling questions. You got a lot of praise for your amateur questions, Tom. It was funny because we were doing the interview and I was thinking kind of the same thing. It was how can you interview Kurt and not be asking questions about his amateur career? But then you sort of think God, will the fans care, or do they just want to hear about him wearing a cowboy hat and playing the little banjo or whatever? And then, it's over, and then it turns out, yeah, they actually like the amateur wrestling questions, so it worked out great. Also, a follow-up from the last segment. Yes, NXT and AEW are head-to-head. Double or Nothing is head-to-head with Battleground. Neither of them are starting earlier. So, golly, that's going to be a long freaking night. But what can you do? Double or Nothing, Tony Storm, Mina Shirakawa, Jon Moxley versus Swerve, team versus team, Anarchy in the Arena. Hurt Syndicate versus Sammy and Dustin. Will Ospreay versus Hangman, Mercedes versus Jamie. Ricochet and Mark Briscoe in a stretcher match. And Nigel McGuinness and Daniel Garcia versus FTR. I think. Is that official? Did Nigel accept it? Well, he's gonna. Are you one of those youngsters today who listen to Spotify? I don't even know what it is. But I do know this. All of our podcasts are available at Spotify. You can head up right now and sign up. The easiest way to do so, f4wonline.com/Spotify. And for just $9.99 per month, you can listen to 84 podcasts on any given month. 84! 2 to 3 podcasts every single day covering pro wrestling and mixed martial arts. And if you think about $9.99 per month, that's just pennies per day. So check it out today on Spotify. That's f4wonline.com/Spotify. f4wonline.com/Spotify.